Just to get back to earlier, we know Kyle Shaddix isn't here. I want to know, you said you got to figure out something for Dustin. What is it?
I was told they haven't figured out.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the ring, Dustin Mack.
Dustin has encouraged all of us to find out what's going to happen. And again, I think he really wants to get his hands on Kyle. He is not in the best of moods. However, he's walked in confident. Just as he ended the blood feud with Jorge, he almost starts a new one with Kyle Shaddix. And again, he has no idea why. I don't think he cares what Kyle's doing. He just wants to get his hands on Kyle.
You know, it'd be great if I had a reporter on the roster, to find this information out, but I don't have a good one.
And his opponent.
Oh, as we wait and see who his opponent is. Oh! And as I say, time and time again, it wouldn't be a GLWA show without a debut. And I've heard of these guys a little bit. They call themselves Peak Season. And Kyle said he had a couple people in mind to see some sense of Dustin. And he meant it.
From Milwaukee, Wisconsin, the big stepper, Armando Alvarez and Sirius. They are Peak Season.
And Dustin just confuses us. He sees two people. You gotta wonder who he's gonna face.
I don't know who signed off on this, but I'm not exactly a fan of this.
You're getting on me about being a reporter. What about you being a GM? Couldn't you know this information?
I have a whole board of bosses. Do you think I'm the only one that runs this show?
I figure that they just don't care enough to let you know what's going on. It shows your work here. But regardless, I want to know who he's about to face. It will be Armando.
Shaddix said he had a couple of guys, which means this is a 2-on-1 handicap match.
Oh, what? And this is just not right, Stone. I think you did have something to know about this. You just don't want to claim it. This is wrong on so many levels.
This shows how bad your reporting is. I don't even know who Peak Season is.
It's bad enough that Dustin is not 100%. He went through a hell of a ladder match with Jorge last month. Now he's in a handicap match, and he's like, hey, all Stone right here. I'm blaming it on Stone. He's the GM. He makes the match.
Listen, I'm going to take half your paycheck if you don't shut up.
Hey, everybody hates the truth, but I'll give credit to Dustin. It is not phasing him in the slightest. They call themselves Peak Season, and Dustin, he has a mountain to climb.
Well, we're going to get a new understanding of who this team is.
Oh, and they're starting early with some mind games. Like, here comes Jack Sirius.
What's his name?
Jack Sirius.
Jack Sirius. So is he serious or is he a jokester?
Oh no, he's laughing at Dustin right now. It doesn't look like he's taking Dustin too serious. And that could be a mistake. Dustin is a former top-notch champion. Hey, but
You put some respect on him. He's a former two-time top-notch champion.
well, you have to think if you're Peak Season, you have all the confidence. It's already 2-on-1, you have an advantage. And again, Dustin, he is not 100%. Kyle attacked him earlier this morning. And now Dustin, he's doing some smart, trying to get into grappling. The more you can keep these two tied down, the less energy you have to expend. And look at Dustin wincing a little bit as he's wrenching that in. He's holding them ribs. He knows it hurts from earlier. And a head scissor from Jack Sirius. Oh, and now he's taking Dustin a little bit more.
So Jack Sirius, what's his partner's name?
Say that again?
He said Jack Sirius. What is his partner's name? Introduce us to the people.
I said it earlier, you weren't listening, Stone. It's Armando Alvarez. Clean your ears out.
Maybe you should talk clearly. That's more clear. Enunciate.
Dustin with a arm wringer. Sirius went for a forearm. Oh, but a big knee to the gut, pointing at Alvarez.
And that was a serious right hand to the face of Sirius.
Pun intended?
Pun intended.
And that was a serious back suplex from Dustin Mack.
You can't take the joke right after I did it.
You can't tell me what I can and can't do, Stone.
Learn comedy, son.
And now Dustin getting the crowd behind him.
Dustin's looking good here for somebody who got beat up earlier.
Oh! And some could argue said that was a mistake. You can't run into the corner of peak season, especially in a handicap match.
Dustin wasn't ready for a handicap match. He was ready for a singles match with Kyle.
And whose fault is that, Stone?
I didn't sign this.
Oh, but Dustin able to roll up, but again, the handicaps. Jack Sirius gave him a punt kick to the chest. And Dustin started this match off hot. And now he's in a bad position as Alvarez is in the ring now. Oh, and flexing on Mack after that suplex. Oh, getting some height on that stomp. Oh, but again, taking too much time trying to taunt.
Taking the pedal off the gas.
Oh, and raking the eyes of Dustin Mack. Oh, hey, does Jorge know that? He's using the do-rag. I don't think the ref sees it. And the Alvarez is so smart to get rid of it. The ref never saw it.
I mean, was it smart? He just threw a weapon in front of the referee.
Obviously, the ref didn't see it.
I need to get on ref glasses.
And now Dustin, he's in a bad way. I'm getting some more breaking news. I just found out that Armando claims that he is a heavyweight and he wears a size 16 in shoes. Can you believe it? I can.
I don't believe it at all. That's at least a size 9.
And here comes Sirius. Talking some mess to the ref. And now Dustin, he's looking worse for wear now. And Stone, if you don't like it so much, lace the boots up again. We seen you last month. Go help him out.
Listen, I am retired.
Oh, well, Dustin may not need your help, but as I say that, Jack, he hit him in the throat. Oh, followed it up with a big kick to the face. And I gotta ask, Stone, if peak season able to knock off a former champion here in GLWA, where does that put them in the rankings?
It puts them at least on the roster.
Oh, Dustin, now with them educated feet.
Oh, big roundhouse kick.
And in any Dustin match, you have to watch out for his kicks. Because if Dustin doesn't get you with the kick, he's going to get you with a submission. And if he doesn't get you with a submission, he's going to get you with that kick. And the crowd is going crazy right now. Dustin trying to send Jack off the ropes. But Jack able to reverse and give him a big forearm. But Dustin able to kick out. You got to give him credit.
Well, what I was going to say is for a guy so serious, he didn't do a serious pin there. He's jacking around.
And here comes Armando with that size 16 boot to the gut of Dustin Mack.
That is at least a 9.
I don't know. Yeah, my searches are pretty accurate, so. If that's a heavyweight, how much do you think he weighs? I'm going to go with at least 300 pounds.
I'm going to go with at least 300 feathers.
And look, this is a real big problem with handicap match. Armando, he can distract the ref all day. And Jack, he just hit Dustin with a water bottle. And again, that size 16 boot. And the disrespect pin. And I would argue and say that's a mistake. Peak season, they've been looking great all match. But the last thing you want to do is disrespect Dustin Mack. But to Dustin's credit, I would argue and say he's so angry with the Kyle Shaddix thing that the fact that this is a handicap match doesn't even bother him. It's probably just more bodies for him to beat up.
At this point, he's got to be angry. It's supposed to be Kyle Shaddix. Who the hell are these peak season people? I don't understand who these people are. I don't know why this match is happening, but this is going to hurt right here.
Oh! I don't even know what to call that.
Painful. That was painful.
And Armando thinks this is over, but Dustin's able to kick out. Jack, he's upset. Driving a knee. And now, is Dustin gonna tap? Insult to injury. Jack smacking on the ribs of Dustin Mack. Oh! And Dustin, the best offense he got was at the very beginning of this match. The attack from Kyle is definitely starting to show.
You get enough numbers against you, it's kind of hard for you to get anything going.
And you have to wonder, where did Kyle find these guys from? What is their connection to Kyle Shaddix?
This sounds to me like the job for a reporter to figure out.
Oh, I'm definitely going to find it out. So, just like Armando found out that spine buster from Dustin Mack. But somehow Armando able to kick out.
I don't think Dustin was able to get all of that in there. I think that was out of instincts.
And usually at this point, you have to, Dustin, he's used to tag team, he used to be part of a tag team. You have to wonder if he's begging for a partner right now or wanting one.
Dustin been a single for so long. He's got a really deep well.
And now Armando for the cover, but again, that's disrespectful and that's just not smart. No pressure on the shoulders of Dustin Mack. It was just a knee. And again, you can't disrespect a former champion like that.
Well, normally when you disrespect Dustin that many times, you get a kick in the face. So let's see if that's what happens later.
But Peak Season doing a good job of cutting Dustin down every time it looks like he's able to get back into this one.
Dustin's not looking too good. Starting to throw some fire here.
Oh, and again, look, every time he fights back, they cut him down. Peak Season have been using their teamwork to a good advantage. Did Jack just wave off the tag? He said, I don't want the tag. I just want to hurt him. Oh, and big double clothesline from Dustin Mack. Has him up. Oh, big beautiful power slam.
Beautiful power slam from Dustin.
But Armando able to kick out. And this could be the advantage Dustin needs. Jack is finally down and out. Right now it's a singles match, but for how long? Oh, Armando able to stop Dustin's momentum. Oh, take that back Pele! And Armando Alvarez is down.
That could be it. I think Alvarez might be out.
But Jack able to break up the pin. And again, Dustin with nobody to help him. It's hard to think how he's going to win this matchup. Big forearms from Jack. But Dustin, look for a kick. Oh, got it! And Armando's going to the top.
Jack's the legal man.
But Dustin's not paying attention. Oh, yes, he was! Frog splash to his own partner.
Come on, Dustin, this is your chance.
Spinning back kick
Left
to
pass.
Armando.
That's got to be it.
And again, remember, Jack never made the tag.
Dustin Mack.
And when the foul, Dustin's not done. He is not done. Remember, he's taking